Party Time with Scott Topper is being brought to you by Scott Topper DJ Productions and Action Photo Booth. For over a decade, Scott Topper Productions has been providing professional music planning and coordination for weddings, parties, and special events. A creative DJ experience that's classy, upscale, and lots of fun. For more information, you can visit scotttopperproductions.com or call 805-965-7978.
Live from Studio A in California, it's party time!
Now is the time to party all night long. So girls, grab your boys. It's time to make a lot of noise. I wanna party all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time. All right, all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time.
And now please welcome your host of Party Time, the man with the party plan, Mr. Scott Topper.
All right, well, thank you very much, Mitch, and welcome everybody to Party Time. My name is Scott Topper. Thanks for joining us, where each month we feature people that make parties and events come alive. My first guest is Dennis Barringer of Pure Joy Catering. Now, Dennis is an event planner and offers full-service event coordination and planning in Santa Barbara County. Please welcome Dennis. A big round of applause, everybody. Yeah. All right. Dennis, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming, and what do you think of our new set?
It's fantastic. I love Bella Vista. I use them
Yeah.
all the time. The chandelier, amazing.
Yeah, Christina and Trevor did an awesome job, and every month they hook us up with awesome new sets.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell me, how long has Pure Joy been in business?
We've been around for 14 years.
Wow.
So Lynette Lemire started it, just a small kind of business, just, out of her house. And it's grown into, we have fleet of vans and, more clients than we know what to do with. So
That's
yeah.
a good problem to have.
It's a very good problem.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So what types of parties do you normally cater to?
We do, well, our main business is weddings.
Okay.
Santa Barbara is the place where everyone wants to come and get married from all over the world. We have clients from, as far as Hong Kong this year. So,
Wow.
Yeah. But we also do corporate events, small dinner parties. Basically, anything where people want to get together and have a good time. We'll be there.
Do you
So.
speak Mandarin or Cantonese?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I barely can
Thinking
speak
about adding
Spanish
that?
yet. No.
So what sets Pure Joy apart from the rest of the caterers in Santa Barbara?
Well, we're full service events. So, you would get me or one of our other event planners. We have 3 full-time event planners at Pure Joy. So when you call up, you would get one of us and we would work with you all the way up until, the day of the event. And, it's basically just, we'll work with you on, rentals, lighting, all that kind of stuff and really, set you up with really good vendors and even locations. So,
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Uh-huh.
And what trends are you seeing for both food and for cocktails?
Cocktails.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I think, this year especially, it used to always be the women would have their specialty cocktail and the men would have their specialty cocktail. But this year I'm really seeing that, they really like the kind of the harder drinks, back to what cocktails used to be.
Sure.
So I'm going to make a Manhattan.
You're going to make one for us
I'm
today?
going to make one right now.
Oh,
yes.
very exciting.
So
Okay.
this is one of my favorite drinks. So it's Bullet Rye.
Okay.
So we're going to put that in there.
So that's
we won't get too crazy.
3/4 cups of Bullet Rye?
Yes.
Okay. In case you're writing this down at home.
Yes.
Is this cocktail on your website by any chance?
You know what? A lot of our cocktails are on the website, but it's kind of more of the foofier drinks.
Okay.
But, yeah. So this is a little sweet vermouth.
Oh,
Not too much.
no.
And then we're gonna end it with some bitters. Ooh. Some bitters and a little cherry.
Sweet. So do you bartend sometimes?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to be a bartender, but
These are mainly reserved for your house?
yes, absolutely.
So is that party that you're throwing this Friday night?
All right. So what I like to do is I just like to do a little toss of it, not mix it up too much. So there's yours.
Oh, thanks. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for coming. We'll see you tomorrow. No, we're just kidding. It's actually Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Yes.
So cheers.
Cheers. Wow, fantastic. Whoa, that's rocket fuel.
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I love that. So, some more things. So, some of the hot places to get married in Santa Barbara. Where would those be?
You know, we have SantaBarbaraVenues.com, which is a venues resource of, you know, we go anywhere from, you know, Santa Ynez all the way down to Malibu.
Okay.
So there's lots of different venues on there. You know, the hot thing of what people come to Santa Barbara for is vineyards and, you know, that kind of a feel, the ranch, the barn, that kind of a thing. So.
And with the venues on the website, how does that work?
You go there and it basically lists the price, you know, of what it would cost to get married there, and then all the contact information for that ranch or house or estate or anything like that.
And
So.
why do you think people, besides it being absolutely beautiful in Santa Barbara, what is the attraction for most brides? What do they tell you?
I think it's the weather.
Okay.
You know, we don't have to really deal with rain. We don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. So, you know, we get a lot of people from the Midwest, a lot of people from the East Coast, and it's because they know that there's not going to be any, you know, sort of weather, you know, conditions that they're going to have to deal with. Last year, I think I tented one time last year out of 200 weddings. So,
That's amazing.
Yeah. So.
And when do you find the season to take place?
You know, it used to be mostly May through October, and now it's kind of happening all year. You know, so I did a 450-person wedding in Malibu on January 4th, outside.
Oh, that's
So
incredible.
We did tent for that, just, you know, obviously just in case with 450 people, you'd want to, you know, have that backup plan. But yeah. So.
Is most of your food local or from farmers market?
Yeah, so we're one of the biggest purchasers as far as caterers of the farmers market. So, you know, if you're getting married on a Saturday, we're there the morning of at the farmers market getting all that produce.
So we'll actually see you rolling around in a wagon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
We fill up pickup trucks full. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And how can people find you? What's the best way to contact you?
It's going to be purejoycatering.com and then also SantaBarbaraVenues.com. So
Great.
both of those.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Dennis, thanks so much for coming on
Thank you.
and sharing your world of Pure Joy Catering.
Thank you very much.
And at this time, we're going to toss it over to Mitch Karno. He's got another awesome Moneluv song.
You've got story to tell, disappearing, well, it suits you well. Can't seem to settle down. I'm chasing you around. You've got a line to say, don't know where you were today. Words are easy, talk is cheap. Still I find myself wanting to believe. I see summer and it's fading away. Perfume pictures on the wall. Breeze is blowing and I know I must be high by the light of your smile. By your smile. By your smile. By your smile. By your smile.
And that was Mitch Karno with Moneluv. A big round of applause for Mitch, everyone. Great job, Mitch. Now, my next guest has a passion for creating intensely personal documentaries, as well as wedding videos and life histories. She's co-owner of Riviera Productions. Please welcome Jennie Reinish. A big round of applause for Jennie, everybody. Jennie, thanks for coming on the show.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Well, we're glad to have you. So, how did you get started in video production?
I've wanted to do video or TV and film since I was probably 4 years old.
Oh.
So didn't start out that way. Parents, you know, go be a teacher, it's safe. And that lasted a couple of years, and then I gave up and took any and every video production job I could get, from carrying stuff around until I was the one running the cameras.
What was your
So-
first camera? Do you remember?
I was actually looking for it the other day. It was a high 8 with these big old cassettes.
Okay.
And I actually found some of the cassettes, but the camera is
Long
no
gone.
more.
That's
so
too bad.
who knows what's on those tapes?
So you're also involved in the wedding industry.
Very much so.
Why weddings? Why are you involved with weddings?
You know, like you said, my documentary background and my film background, there's so many real stories. And I think I'm drawn to weddings because every single one of them is completely different. The people are different, the relationships, and we get to capture that. And it's sort of the way I approach it is almost, you know, a documentary of that day. It's very journalistic and everybody is unique. So I get to tell that story in a different way every time.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And you and I have worked together on many
We have.
events, weddings,
I love
parties.
when that happens.
It's awesome. Tell me a little bit about the process that's involved. How many hours does it take to actually produce a video?
That's a great question because people look at the pricing and think, oh, well, you're filming for like 6 hours, 8 hours. How can you cost what you cost? But what they don't see is about 100 hours that goes into editing.
Okay.
I go through every single minute of footage so many times to make it perfect and put it together to tell the story exactly the right way and make it look good and sound good. And yeah, it takes a while.
Now, what would you say to a couple who wasn't sure that they wanted a wedding video? Do you have to convince them?
Usually you have to convince one or the other.
Okay.
Or the parents want it and you've got to convince the couple that, you know, soon-to-be mother-in-law is correct.
Okay.
The only thing I can really say is the people who didn't get video and then see their friend's video and say to me, this is the one thing I regret about my wedding.
Yeah.
Because you actually get to see and hear, it's not a still image in a moment in time. I mean, we filmed grandparents that were no longer there a few weeks later.
Wow.
And they were there for the wedding. And, you know, it's precious. It's really precious to have that.
It sure is. And what's the best part of your work?
It's always something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love it. I love filming. I love editing. The whole creative process and the fact that every time I do it, it's like a different cast of characters involved. So.
Well, we're about to see some of your work, some of your footage from Riviera Productions. Do you want to let people at home know what we're about to see?
So this is actually a compilation of 5 or 6 parties and weddings that we've done recently.
Okay.
Some of my favorites and just some neat moments from a variety of different projects.
All right. Well, let's take a look right now. Riviera Productions.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard we can go.
Riviera Productions. Fantastic job.
Thank you so much.
Those events look very, very familiar.
I think you were at a few of them. I think a few people we knew were at them.
Yeah, a lot of people that we work with all the time every
Exactly.
weekend. That's great.
Which is what I love about it.
Yeah, it's like
So.
family.
It is like
We all
family.
see each other every weekend. We all get to come around, you know what I'm saying?
It's a great family.
Yeah, it really is. So what do you do in your spare time when you're not editing videos?
I teach a film class to high schoolers, so that's a lot of fun. And then the rest of the time, I work over at DOG, which is the no-kill dog shelter in town, and I'm on the board of directors and volunteer coordinator.
The
And so
Dog Adoption Welfare Group?
that is
okay.
DAWG.
Very nice.
So yeah, that's sort of the big one. But yeah, lots of fun stuff to do in this town.
And what keeps you motivated to keep going and doing what you do?
I love what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, days off, I usually still sit down at the computer and work because it's just the creative process, and I love it.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
So how do our viewers get in touch with you to hire you for their next event or wedding?
Can go straight to our website at Riviera SB, like RivieraSantaBarbara.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Jenny.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. And now, folks, here we go. It's time for some more Money Love with Mitch Karno.
Should I know? What can I say to make it right? Wish I had another day to make it right. So messed up because of you, because of me. You lay the blame. What am I supposed to do? The sky above me is getting dark. Something tells me I missed the mark. Sky above me is getting dark. Something tells me I hit the mark.
And once again, a big round of applause, Mitch Karno of Moneluv. Thanks, Mitch. Great song. Great song. Well, guess what, folks? Now it's time for our top 10 list. It's DJ Scott Topper's Top 10 Most Requested Songs. This time in our category of Mitzvah songs. Now, these are songs that are played at a bar or a bat mitzvah. Coming in at number 10, I'm Too Sexy, Right Said Fred. Number 9, Macarena, Los Del Rio. Number 8, You Spin Me Round Like a Record, Dead or Alive. Number 7, Love Shack, B-52s. Number 6, Yeah, by Usher. Coming in at number 5, Hey Ya, Outkast. Number 4, I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. Number 3, I Got a Feeling from the Black Eyed Peas. Number 2, Let's Get the Party Started, Story of My Life by Pink. And now, the number 1 song, most requested at bar mitzvahs, the YMCA. Village People, there you go. DJ Scott Topper's 10 most requested mitzvah songs. Now, folks, in case you want a recap of that, just go to our website at scotttopperproductions.com or lashowhost.com. And now I'd like to introduce to you our next guest. He is the owner of Butler Event Center. How about a big round of applause for Warren Butler? Let's hear it for him, everybody. Warren, how are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming on the show. So, rumor has it you're from Boston. Is this true?
Yes, if you'll be able to tell by the end of this conversation by my accent, but yes, I'm from Boston, but happy to be here in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, well, welcome. So, what got you into the event business?
Well, I always, my favorite phrase was, where's the party? So I always wanted to, I really enjoyed throwing a great party, great environment for people to enjoy themselves. Plus, being in the restaurant business, you hate to close down the restaurant. Your regular guests won't appreciate it. So I figured, why not open up an event center? And that's what we do. We do events, we do parties, we do weddings, and so on and so forth.
Awesome. And what are the important components to a successful event?
Well, you need great food from pure. A good example is Pure Joy. You need a great videographer from Jennie. You need great DJ and music from yourself, DJ. You also casinos are great. We have candy racks. We have chocolate dipping type stations.
The strawberries and the chocolate?
Yeah, anything
Love
you had.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Did you bring any samples of that? Pure Joy brought us cocktails.
Yeah, I brought some champagne, right?
Oh yeah, that's true you did. That's true you did. Thank you for that. So what are some of the most memorable events that you've hosted?
Well, I've been fortunate. I've thrown some great parties. I actually hosted a party for the King of Jordan. That was memorable. I actually did Puff Daddy's birthday party. Obviously, that was a while ago because he doesn't even go by Puff Daddy anymore.
Right.
But some of my favorite events recently were, my staff. Just throwing there. One of my bartenders. It was his wedding, and now whenever I see him, it's like a love fest because we did that together, and a lot of my cooks, a lot of my busboys, they have their baptisms there at the event center. So it's just great, and a lot of the regular guests have events, and you get to see them over and over, and they really appreciate being able to do a great event for them at the event center.
And what makes the Butler Event Center so special?
Well, it's not your typical venue. It's not a big, room. It's not a big banquet, hall. It's like taking over your favorite restaurant and throwing your own little party. So you can, spread everybody out a little bit. If you want to take a little break and hang out at the bar, with your friends, or you want to go in with mom and hang out in the dining room, there's always a good place. You can go out and hang out in the patio, so you can get away a little bit. So if you're there for 3 or 4 hours, you don't feel like you're stuck in the same place the whole evening. So you can kind of move around a little bit.
How many people does the Butler Event Center hold?
We can fit 300 to 400. Yeah.
Okay.
Broken up a little bit. It's not one big room, but we've had 300-400 people in it at one time.
Oh wow. Well, we're about to see a video from the Butler Event Center. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's just a compilation of a lot of my favorite events, the grand opening, and so on and so forth. Some of my best events, we haven't. The videographer wasn't there right at the right time, but
right.
This is some of the best.
Oh, great. All right, folks, let's take it away. Take a nice look at a nice montage from the Butler Event Center in Santa Barbara. All right. Well, that was a fantastic montage. A lot of parties you have there.
A lot of parties, a lot of good times.
Yeah, good times indeed. I know I've DJ'd 3 or 4 times at least at your place.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that video with us.
You're welcome.
So why Santa Barbara for parties? Why do people come here?
Santa Barbara, everybody wants to, say they had their event in Santa Barbara. Obviously, it's been talked about before, the weather. I mean, you just have some of the best professionals too. You have some of the greatest caterers. But, obviously the weather, obviously, everybody comes from all over the world to be here. And then, not only they have the event, but while they're in town, they get to go to do, so many different things, the wineries, the ocean, the mountains. You can't beat it.
Sure, sure. Well, what's the future for Butler Event Services?
Well, the Butler Center gets booked a lot, and sometimes we get people that are interested in maybe the space isn't big enough. So what I've done is starting to develop a one-stop shop where I can find them other venues, lots of different caterers, photographers, DJs, and try to make it real easy for people so they can make one phone call, one-stop shop, and show everyone if they have any sort of reason to have an event, party, anniversary, birthday party. Let's do it. Let's put something together for them.
Awesome. All right. And how do people contact you for booking the Butler Event Center?
Well, the website is butlereventcenter.com, and the telephone number is 805-705-7488.
You've got that memorized.
Yes.
That's
yes,
pretty good.
yes.
All right, well, thank you so much, Warren, for coming on the show. Well, guess what, folks? It's officially time for Name That Tune. That's Name That Tune, everybody. Are you excited? Are you fired up?
I'm ready.
Our guests are excited and fired up, everybody. But before we play Name That Tune, let's go to Angelina and find out what our prizes are for our 3 guests.
Today's prizes for Name That Tune are sponsored by Foley Family Wines. Now back to you, Scott.
Thanks so much, Angelina. And now let's turn it over to Mitch from Moneluv to find out the rules of Name That Tune.
When you know the song, just yell it out. All right, so the clues for the first Name That Tune song are, the band is The Doors.
Oh.
Again, it's a 3-word title. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I think Jennie knows this one.
Do, 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 do.
You might be stumping the guys.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Well, you know what? We should have Jen. Jennie, you want to answer for the guys?
Light my fire.
Light my fire. All right. Well, not bad. Well, you know what, Mitch,
That was before us.
since these guys worked so hard, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make them all winners. A big round of applause for my guests today. You guys pass it down. You each win a bottle of wine from Foley Family Wines. There you go. Congratulations. And guess what, guys? We've reached the end of the show, so I'm going to hand out the maracas, the tambourine, because it's party time right here on Party Time, and Mitch is going to play a little song. It's our Party Time theme song. Take it, Mitch.
All right, just shake your shakers and sing along.
Woohoo!
Now is the time to party all night long. So girls, grab your boys. It's time to make a lot of noise. I wanna party all night long.
Oh, yeah!
It's party time.
All right!
All night long.
Oh, yeah!
It's party time.
All right, I want to thank all my guests. I want to thank Dennis. I want to thank Jennie. I want to thank Warren. And, of course, Moneluv. My name is Scott Topper from Party Time with Scott Topper. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Party Time with Scott Topper would like to thank the following sponsors. Set design by Bella Vista Designs, Inc. Innovative lighting, decor, audio, and visual for private, social, and corporate functions. Hair and makeup by Mirabella Salon and Spa. Video by Riviera Productions. Music by Moneluv.